Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Sunday 17th of April. And right now I think I do have some clues of where the Bitcoin direction is going to be in the next coming days. Maybe today or tomorrow we're going to have a very clear direction to where we're about to go. So to me right now, I'm just gonna open up Bitcoin today in Huobi Exchange, and you can see even in Huobi Exchange we still have that particular trend line that was moving to the upside. And when you see this trend line, guys, you already respected the trend line. So far so good, but this time you actually broke below the trend line, went back for the retest. It's a clear rejection. You never went back up to the trend line for me to tell you that we're gonna go to the upside. I see so many altcoins though pumping, which is not a bad thing if you've invested in them, but I'm actually still not quite satisfied with how the Bitcoin is looking right now. So before you even get bullish, there's a pattern known as a bearish symmetrical triangle, and that's what we're forming up for Bitcoin right now, and that's how much we are gonna dump to the downside. So what you see right here, what you see is a triangle. Do you see that symmetrical triangle? But it's bearish, and for that one I've already googled this one for you, bearish symmetrical triangle pattern. And in a very simple picture form to practical form is when you're going to the downside and the prices are compressing until the end of apex, when they are likely to break to the downside. Now keep one thing in mind though, this is Bitcoin, okay? It can still break to the upside, okay? And but normally when you're in a downtrend and you make symmetrical triangles, it's more like a pennant that can actually take you to the downside, okay? So when you break out of it, it's likely that from where you came from, which was this wave here, from this wave to that wave, this can break out and still take you down to 33,000, 34,000 region. So keep that in mind. It is a technical target out of a bearish symmetrical triangle, because these are known as continuation patterns, okay? They're continuation patterns, and in simple words it means that the trend is going to continue to the direction that it's going, okay? So it's going to continue to the downside. That's simple as it is. And that's all in this update that you must have to understand right here, right now. I just want to show you practical examples of when they actually try. And you can see that this was DJIA, tried and failed to break away from the bearish symmetrical triangle, suggesting a continuation of downtrend that preceded looms. Yeah, now this one failed to break to the downside, and that's why I tell you this, that there is a possibility that you just don't break to the downside and you actually break to the upside. So the thing that remains is that in which direction are you going to break? Can you actually stop continuing and reverse from here? It's possible. You can still break to the upside. So tomorrow we have an answer, or today we're going to get an answer. But anyway, the maximum time is today or tomorrow, okay? Not any more than that. So from here, either you're going to break to the upside, maybe you can even break to the upside because tomorrow is Monday. Yeah, tomorrow is Monday. Or maybe if you start to break today, then you're going to break to the downside because today is Sunday. Makes sense, right? Sundays are bad because they're weekends. Mondays are good because it's start of a weekday. So if it starts to break in weekdays tomorrow, maybe it breaks to the upside. And if it starts to break down today because it's weekend, maybe it starts to break to the downside. But I've already told you, if it starts to break to the downside, I think it's going to continue all the way to 34K, and that's where it's going to be. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my trading course. Do check it out if you want to learn more about these patterns, okay? We have candlestick reading and chart pattern as well. So that's it for today's update. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.